Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you will not miss a future video.
Welcome to the channel, The Tech Piano Player Kid.
A black background with white text that reads The Tech Piano Player Kid displays on the screen with the same text written to the right in Braille. What is up, everyone? The Tech Piano Player Kid here, and today I want to talk to you about a couple scams that I have received. One was a couple months ago, but the other one I just recently received. The first one I want to talk to you about, especially for you youngins, teenagers especially, who have Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, well, you probably will at some point. Now, I'm not going to tell exactly what the email was, but basically the summarization was this. Hello, we're calling you to let you know that we have received multiple infringements on your Facebook account. We've tried to reach out to you multiple times, and you have not responded. And they've gone to say that I've been, quote unquote, flagged from Walt Disney Entertainment Studios for using a picture and violating their rights without asking permission. And I was thinking, wait a minute, I never did that. I never used any of their pictures. So I looked a closer look at this email, especially at this header. And what do you know? It was not at facebook.com or at meta.com or at fb.com. It was, drumroll please, at hotmail.com. Who would have known? So, before I made sure this was a scam, which I knew it was, but I wanted to be sure. So, I got on my Facebook page and my Facebook profile to make sure I haven't been flagged for anything. And what do you know? Nothing looks out of place. Everything looks fine. Nothing out of place. So, I reported to Facebook after searching up for an email to report this, and I sent it to Facebook and told them what it was. Obviously, I never heard a response back from Facebook's reporting email. I wasn't expecting to, but I never heard an email back from the actual scam itself. That doesn't mean that I will get another one. I might, but just be careful. And before I continue, you're probably wondering, well, how did they get your email? This is probably because of data breaches that happen a lot. If you remember the incident with people's social security numbers being leaked out through a data breach, and now people have it on the dark web because it's been leaked, people's information is now exposed. This is why I want to recommend Aura. According to Aura, by the way, a little fun fact, I guess you could call it, according to Aura.com, they say in 2023, the US FTC reported that Americans lost over $10 billion. Yes, $10 billion to identity theft and fraud, plus 15% increase from 2022. Yep, that is huge. That is a lot. And you're probably thinking, is my children's information exposed? I wouldn't be surprised, unfortunately. I hate to admit that, but I wouldn't be surprised. Security is serious, guys, especially social security numbers. You never, ever hand out your social security number to anybody. Well, obviously, unless you're dealing with government people and other stuff, for jobs and stuff and like that. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You're probably thinking, well, then why didn't they do anything? I don't know. Something just happened. Something just happened. But my point is this. If you use my link down below in the description or in the pinned comment, you can get up to, for a limited time, 75% off. Yes, 75% off. And if you get the family plan, you can protect up to 5 adults and unlimited children, aka under 18 years of age. So if you're going to protect your children and your family, parents, grandparents, siblings, whatever, you can do that. And maybe I'll do a demonstration of this on here because that might be something for people who are visually impaired or blind, because their app it's not completely inaccessible. On the iPhone, it's actually more accessible. On the computer, it's not as much. But I will ask them to make sure that's okay before I do that, because I don't want to get in trouble, which I don't think I will, but I want to make sure that they're okay with this. But use my link down below in the description for a limited time to get 75% off. And get the family plan, guys. I would recommend it because then you can protect your children, your parents, your siblings, you name it. So try Aura out now. And if you don't like it, you can always cancel. But I recommend trying it out for 30 days just to be sure. And then if you don't like it, then you can always cancel. Anyway, back to the video. The next one I want to talk about is a job scam. What? You may be asking? Scams that offer you jobs? Is that possible? Yup, sure is. You're probably wondering, how does that work? Good question. Well, it can be different, but let's just take this email that I got. So it was actually a text message. So I got a message from someone and they said, hey, I found you on Indeed and we want to offer you a job and you seem to be a good fit. I was like, okay. But in my mind, I'm like, this looks very, very, very suspicious. But I pretend to play along. So I tell them to reach out to me through WhatsApp, or they wanted to. So I was a little hesitant. So I changed my name on WhatsApp for the time being, and I messaged them back. So we chatted back and forth. Before all this, I reached out to them through email as well, and they wanted more information on me. But I wanted to play a little trick on them. So I grabbed a fictitious Google Drive link, or made up one myself as close as possible, and I went to a website and turned it into a trackable link that when they clicked on this, that they would have their IP address snagged and I could see their location and their device. You're probably thinking, but but why? Well, I knew it was a scam. So what happens after a while? They click on it. But they were pretty clever. However, I got a couple details. They were using an iPhone. I don't know which kind, but it was running iOS 16.7. And their time zone was set to Pacific. Now, that kind of made me think, I'm like, I don't think they would be awake at that time. I don't think so. Because they reached out to me early. It was around 3 o'clock in the morning. So I would have to say that they were based either in India or Nigeria. We'll put it this way, not in the United States. Does that mean it's 100% true? No. But I can probably guarantee that. So, after I chatted with them, they tried to make me believe that they were in this location. But I messed with them, and after that, I blocked them. This is why you gotta be very careful. If you want to find a job and apply for one, go to the actual jobs website. For example, Walmart or some other tech company. I'm not saying don't ever use Indeed, just be careful. LinkedIn's another one. Or other jobs out there. There are many ones you could look for. So, the last one I got was this. I'm not going to read out the email address just in case it's a real one. I don't think it is, but the domain ends in @polanpaz.org. I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of it, but I'm pretty sure it's just a made-up domain, or if it is a real one, in a different language. But the email was this, and I'm going to read it exactly the way it was written. T-mobile, so that's how you would write T-Mobile, dot, like a period, UR, for your, dot, order, dot, 420-9270166, dot, has, dot, arrived. Who in the world writes like that? I'm sorry, but what? Okay. And the reply to email was this, so again, ending in @bio, PASQUALHAW.com. Again, never heard of it. There was another email address, ending in alphasecurisme.com. I think they were trying to write secure is me or security me. I don't know, but it doesn't make sense. So you're probably wondering, well, what did they say? Patience. It's coming up right now. Then there was an order number, and my guess is probably just random. And it says, congratulations. F name. What do they mean by F name? Do they mean first name? If so, why didn't it say my real name? Thank you for using T-Mobile, space, and then a period. Okay, that's also a mistype. I also never paid for T-Mobile. Or I have, but I never used that email address for T-Mobile. Anyway, your recent purchase has got you eligible for an exclusive reward worth $100. Awesome. How do I get it? You are one of 10 randomly selected T.mobile, another typo, customers who will receive this reward. You have been rewarded a free reward worth $100. Just click on the button below to claim your reward. So, I look at this and I'm like, this looks very suspicious. So, I grab my VPN, yes, through Aura, and I turn it on. Then, I go on there and fill out some fake information on a different alias through Surfshark that I also use for VPN. I also recommend checking them out. I'll include that link down below in the comments and in the description below. And I try to put in some fake card information. Surprise, surprise, it doesn't work. I thought it would. So, I don't do anything. I just close the browser, and I'm like, you know what? They're not going to know. And if they do, well, they have my alias email address, which I created. You're probably thinking, well, isn't that wrong? No, because scammers also do this, guys. They come up with alias names, so they can't be tracked by the actual scammer. It's not 100% secure, but, it makes it more difficult. What am I saying here is be careful what you have in your spam email. The scariest email I think that anyone could receive is that they want money because they've been watching things. I don't want to say what it is because, and in order not to expose your information and send it to all your contacts and friends and coworkers, you need to pay them $2,000 for that. Scam. Everybody's thinking, well, then why do they do that? They want to scare you. They want you to be scared. That's what they want. And once you send them $2,000, they probably will ask for more and more and more. So be careful, guys. So, you're probably thinking, well, then what do I do? Delete it, ignore them, block them. Now, some scam baiters, which I will mention, named Pierogi, aka Scammer Payback, and Pleasant Green, may sometimes send pretend money. In other words, play money, like, what you would play with in games or like what little kids would play with. I don't know. I may do that at some point just to play around with them. But you're thinking, well, they know your address. No. I'm going to also give them a fake address. I'll give them the alias name and the fake address and put in the play money. It's like, what is your alias name? I'm not going to say it on here on this channel just in case scammers end up watching this channel. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that is it for this video. And remember, be careful. Scammers are getting much more cleverer these days. And there are many other types out there. Just be careful. Anyway, that's it for this video. And now for the outro. So that's it for today's video. If you guys have any more questions, please put them down in the comments below. Or you may send them to info@TheTechPianoPlayerKid.com. You can also give me a text at 913-312-1325. And if you do not live in the United States, you can text me through WhatsApp and give me a call there as well. I also have a toll-free number that you can use to give me a call at 877-318-8775. Please also follow me and like my Facebook page, The Tech Piano Player Kid, and follow me on Twitter, tech_piano. And you can also join my discussion forum on my website where you can ask questions about technology and help to answer questions about technology for the blind and stuff like this by going to TheTechPianoPlayerKid.com and clicking on the discussion board page underneath the navigation bar menu where you can register for a free account and help to answer questions and ask questions if need to be. Please make sure that you get permission from your parents if you still need to do so before making an account, just to make sure that you're on the safe side and that you don't want to get in trouble because we don't want that to happen. And you can also subscribe to my monthly newsletter if you wish by going to my website, TheTechPianoPlayerKid.com. Again, if need to be, get permission from your parents just to be on the safe side. And you can unsubscribe at any time if you wish, and you have any trouble with unsubscribing or creating an account or deleting your account, please let me know, and I will do my best to help you out. Anyway, that's it for today's video. God bless you all, and peace. The Tech Piano Player Kid is out. Thank you for watching today's video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and leave a comment down below. For questions, please send an email to
info@TheTechPianoPlayerKid.com. You can also give a call or text at 913-312-1325. And don't forget to like my Facebook page, The Tech Piano Player Kid, and follow me on Twitter, tech_piano. Black background with white text that reads The Tech Piano Player Kid displays on the screen with the same text written to the right in Braille, then fades to black.